The slanting moon and 3 stars. In that cave lies an immortal called the Patriarch Subodhi. In his time he has had innumerable disciples, and at this moment there are some 30 or 40 of them studying with him. You have only to follow that small path southwards for 8 or 9 leagues, and you will come to his home. "Honored brother," said Monkey, drawing the woodcutter towards him, "come with me, and if I profit by the visit, I will not forget that you guided me." "It takes a lot to make some people understand," said the woodcutter. I've just been telling you why I can't go. If I went with you, what would become of my work? Who would give my old mother her food? I must go on cutting my wood, and you must find your own way alone." When Monkey heard this, he saw nothing for it but to say goodbye. He left the wood, found the path, went uphill for some 7 or 8 leagues, and sure enough found a cave dwelling. But the door was locked. All was quiet, and there was no sign of anyone being about. Suddenly he turned his head and saw on top of the cliff a stone slab about 30 feet high and 8 feet wide. On it was an inscription in large letters saying "Cave of the Slanting Moon and 3 Stars on the Mountain of the Holy Terrace." "People here," said Monkey, "are certainly very truthful. There really is such a mountain and such a cave." He looked about for a while, but did not venture to knock at the door. Instead, he jumped up into a pine tree and began eating the pine seed and playing among the branches. After a time he heard someone call. The door of the cave opened, and a fairy boy of great beauty came out, in appearance utterly unlike the common lads that he had seen till now. The boy shouted, "Who is making a disturbance out there?" Monkey leapt down from the tree, and coming forward said with a bow, "Fairy boy, I am a pupil who has come to study immortality. I should not dream of making a disturbance." "You a pupil?" said the boy, laughing. "To be sure," said Monkey. "My master is lecturing," said the boy, "but before he came out his theme he told me to go to the door, and if anyone came asking for instruction I was to look after him. I suppose he meant you." "Of course he meant me," said Monkey. "Follow me this way," said the boy. Monkey tidied himself and followed the boy into the cave. Huge chambers opened up before them. They went on from room to room, through lofty halls and innumerable cloisters and retreats, till they came to a platform of jade green, upon which was seated the Patriarch Subodhi, with 30 lesser immortals assembled before him. Monkey at once prostrated himself and bumped his head 3 times upon the ground, murmuring, "Master, master, as pupil to teacher I pay you my humble respects." "Where do you come from?" asked the Patriarch. "First tell me your country and name, and then pay your respects again." "I am from the Water Curtain Cave," said Monkey, "on the mountain of fruit and flowers, in the country of Aulay." "Go away!" shouted the Patriarch. "I know the people there. They're a tricky, humbugging set. It's no good one of them supposing he's going to achieve enlightenment." Monkey, kowtowing violently, hastened to say, "There's no trickery about this. It's just the plain truth I'm telling you." "If you claim that you're telling the truth," said the Patriarch, "how is it that you say you came from Aulay? Between there and here there are 2 oceans and the whole of the southern continent. How did you get here?" "I floated over the oceans and wandered over the lands for 10 years or more," said Monkey, "till at last I reached here." "Oh, well," said the Patriarch, "I suppose if you came by easy stages it's not altogether impossible. But tell me, what is your sing?" "I never show sing," said Monkey. "If I am abused, I am not at all annoyed. If I am hit, I am not angry, but on the contrary, twice more polite than before. All my life I have never shown sing." "I don't mean that kind of sing," said the Patriarch. I mean, what was your family? What surname had they? I had no family, said Monkey. Neither father nor mother. Oh, indeed, said the patriarch. Perhaps you grew on a tree. Not exactly, said Monkey. I came out of a stone. There was a magic stone on the mountain of flowers and fruit. When its time came, it burst open, and I came out. We shall have to see about giving you a school name, said the patriarch. We have 12 words that we use in these names, according to the grade of the pupil. You are in the 10th grade. What are the 12 words? Asked Monkey. They are wide, big, wise, clever, true, conforming, nature, ocean, lively, aware, perfect, and illumined. As you belong to the 10th grade, the word aware must come in your name. How about aware of vacuity? Splendid, said Monkey, laughing. From now onwards, let me be called aware of vacuity. So that was his name in religion. I forgot what vacuity means, so I will quickly look it up on dictionary.com. It means absent of thought or intelligence, in inanity, blankness, a time or state of dullness lacking in mental or physical action or productivity, an empty space, void, absence or lack of something specified. So it pretty much means empty. Okay, chapter... I don't even know what chapter that is. XIV. The hunter and Tripitaka were still wondering who had spoken, when again they heard the voice saying, "The master has come." The hunter's servant said, "That is the voice of the old monkey who is shut up in the stone casket of the mountainside." "Why, to be sure it is," said the hunter. "What old monkey is that?" asked Tripitaka. "This mountain," said the hunter, "was once called the Mountain of the Five Elements, but after a great Tang dynasty had carried out its campaigns to the west, its name was changed to Mountain of the Two Frontiers. Years ago a very old man told me that at the time when Wang Mang overthrew the first Han dynasty, heaven dropped this mountain in order to imprison a magic monkey under it. He has local spirits of his gaolers, who, when he is hungry, give him iron pills to eat, and when he is thirsty, give him copper juice to drink, so that despite cold and such shortcomings, he is still alive. That cry certainly comes from him. You need not be uneasy. We'll go down and have a look." After going downhill for some way, they came to the stone box, in which there was really a monkey. Only his head was visible, and one paw, which he waved violently through the opening, saying, "Welcome, master, welcome! Get me out of here, and I will protect you on your journey to the west." The hunter stepped boldly up, and removing the grasses from Monkey's hair, and brushing away the grit from under his chin, "What have you got to say for yourself?" he asked. "To you, nothing," said Monkey, "but I have something to ask of that priest. Tell him to come here." "What do you want to ask me?" said Tripitaka. "Were you sent by the Emperor of Tang to look for scriptures in India?" asked Monkey. "I was," said Tripitaka, "and what of that?" "I am the great sage Equal of Heaven," said Monkey. 500 years ago I made trouble in the Hall of Heavens, and Buddha clamped me down in this place. Not long ago the Buddhi